Okay guys, welcome back. So let's just finish this static mapping lab with the BGP. So what I'm going to do is on all the routers I'm going to remove the EIGRP because I was saving EIGRP config. I know that we did the last video of OSPF. So right now on this one, if I do interface tunnel 1, I have to do IP split horizon for I think, is it removed already? Let's see. Do show run interface tunnel 1 before we remove it. It's already gone, so we don't need to worry about it. So now we have everything is like that, right? Nothing is no routing protocol is running. So show IP route. We have just a normal static route, and so what we are going to do is that we are going to run BGP. So this is what we are going to do now. So for BGP, let's say we have autonomous system 100, 200, 300, 400 based on our router. So or 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you like, right? So let's do 100, 200, 300. So if I go on router 1, I can say router 100, and then I can say neighbor. So I will have neighbor 10.1.234.2 in a remote AS of 200, right? And what else I should have? Neighbor, there is one more neighbor which is 3, and then we have 4, right? And I also have to, let's say, advertise 172.16.1.0 with the mask of 255.255.255.0, right? So this is our very basic, very basic. We will do BGP labs and other later time. I'm gonna upload it, but this is just for the sake of NHRP or DMVPN. So let's go on router 2. Let's do router BGP 200. Did I made any mistake here? Yeah, I made a mistake here. Let's fix it. Router BGP 100. Let's remove this guy. This is not in 300, and let's paste it again with 400. So now this is fine. Section router BGP. Now this is good. Let's go back to router 2. Let's do the neighbor statement to all of them. Let's do 10.1 to 34.1 with the remote of 100, then 300 for 3, then 400 for 4, and then also do the network command for 172.16.2.0 with the mask of 255.255.255.0, and then go to router 3, do the same. Router BGP 300 neighbor 10.1.234.1 with the remote AS of 100, 200 for 2, and 400 for 4, and then do the network statement of 172.16.4. No, we are on 3.0 with the mask of 255.255.255.0, and then let's go to router 4. Router BGP 400 with the neighbor statement of 1.234.1 with the remote access of 100, then 200, then 300, and the network of 172.16.4.0 with the mask of 255.255.255.0. So now if I go to router 1 and I check my show IP or show BGP, depend IPv4 summary unicast summary. Yeah, so 4 is still haven't come here. So if I do show IP route BGP, I have two routes now, show IP BGP 4 is still not here, so 4 should be here in few minutes because neighborship is up. We saw that neighborship is up, so everything seems fine. So if the neighborship is up, we should receive it. BGP is also not that fast, so we have to wait a bit. Wait a bit. If I do show IP BGP, so 4 network is advertised, you can see at last at the bottom, so I should see it here now. Here we go. So if I do show IP route BGP, I have that. So what about router 2? He only gets one interface. So if I do show BGP IPv4 unicast summary, they are idle. They are idle. Can anyone tell me why they are idle? Someone have to tell me why they are idle. So this is this might be the question for you guys, that you guys have to tell me that why this is idle. But I can see that this is idle. So I hope that you guys have the answer. This is idle because these are not directly connected, right? So I need to do what? I need to on this one I say neighbor 10.123.2343 EBGB multi-hop of 2, sorry 3, not 2, 234.3 and 234.4, and I have to do the same on router 3. So config t router BGP 3 router BGP 300 neighbor 10.123.42 EBGP 2, same for 4, and then go to 4. We have to do the same config t router BGP 400 neighbor 10.1.234.2 EBGP 2 and 3. Now let's see what's going on here. See, it's up. So we have something show BGP IPv4 unicast summary. So 4 is still active. So if I look at show IP BGP now, you can see that now I'm having the best route. I'm choosing the best route for one network via 1, right? I'm also receiving it from 300. I'm also receiving 3 from 2. I'm receiving it directly and from 100, right? So if I do a trace, let's say if I do a trace route to 172.016.3.3 with the source of my loopback 0, I'm going to 1, right? So if even though it's the same thing, in my BGP table it's showing that I should go to 3, but because this is static mapping and this is phase 1, I have to go to hub, right? I have to go to hub, and the reason why it's choosing the best path, this one, is because of the shortest AS path. And that is it, guys. This is done for us for this way. Now what I will do is that I will end it and I will write it and I will save it. So I'll go to startup config. I will create a new config, which is phase 1 is oops, no, what, no, okay, let's go back. I should have somewhere, there you go. Can I open it? Okay, let's go. Let's see, startup config. I have 2 EIGRP ones, right? So let's take this one, let's rename it to BGP. Let's edit it. So now it's BGP. I'm gonna phase it like this. So this one is the current one. I'm gonna remove it I've already written, so I'm going to do more action and export all configs. So now we have, if you go look at my startup configs, I should have all the startup configs. So if you look at OSPF, if I go to router 1, if I look at the configuration, I have OSPF point to multi-point and OSPF running, right? If I go to EIGRP, I don't have the RIP. I should have RIP as well, right? I will do that. I will do that later. So if I go to EIGRP, I should have EIGRP. You can see no split horizon EIGRP1. You can see EIGRP1 here. So that is fine, right? And if I go to phase 1 BGP, if I point it here, so you can see BGP is should not be here. You can see BGP is right here, right here. And because this is router 1, so if I go to router 2, 3, and 4, I should see the eBGP multi-hop command as well, right? So this is done for static mapping. In the next video, I will start with the phase 1 dynamic mapping. It's exactly the same. So I will let you know. Maybe there's only one video required, and I will save every configuration for that too. But before we do that, I will do a rip and I will save it for you guys. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.